And bam! Welcome, one and all, to a road trip edition of the MisippBROs, man. Coming to you live. Smash that like button, hit that subscribe, all that fun stuff, man. Get that out of the way. Throw your keyboard at it. Throw your fist at the keyboard and hit like and do it. Do it now as the MisippBROs give you a road trip edition, man. Coming to you from the great state of California. Yay. Up and down. Look at Mark, dude. He looks like Field of Dreams, Mark, dude, out there. Wiffle ball, doing it. Background. I am in SoCal, dude. Downtown LA. Big bro. Coming to you live. We got MLB, we got NFL, we got freaking NBA, but we want to know, where the hell is my bro right now?
Man, I gotta love it. As the listeners pile in, whenever we get going, we give the listeners a couple minutes. You know, we're not promptly here at noon. We can't expect you to be here promptly when we hit the live button. And I love how we go over production notes and we say, maybe we'll save NFL for next week. But Chad said, we'll talk NFL today. So there it is. And then we said, maybe we'll call the episode a wedding edition. But then Chad says a road trip edition. So I want to just kick it back to the viewers. Thank you for tuning in. You got Brother Spark, Lil Bro, and I-5 in all of its glory. You're going to hear the cars coming and going. You're going to hear the trucks passing by because I am en route to see Big Bro for what's going to be a big weekend. Saturday, October 23rd. We won't bring it to you live, but we'll bring you all the notes for the Married Monday edition of MisippBROs. Big Bro, you're getting married. I'm your best man. How you feeling?
Oh, dude, you know how good I'm feeling, man? How good am I feeling, dude? I got my buddy, my good bud, Big Ed here, man. Big E is here with me in the square, dude. We just picked up. What did we pick up? I'm going to piss off Bruce right now. Dude, this is how legit I am, dude. The rings for the wedding right here, right now. Downtown.
Hand 'em over. Right here.
LA.
Right here.
No way, dude. No way. No way. That is for my beautiful, beautiful fiance, Mariella, dude, which you will be up in front of everyone, man. Best Misippo. Ooh, you like that one? And getting after it, dude, as we get Big Bro married and send him to Chile. Is that what you're doing to me, dude? What's going on?
Are you en route to Chile as soon as you're a married man?
3 days in the Catalina, baby, and then Chile, there I go. Yes.
Well,
South America, baby.
I'm going to give you some notes from experience, not just my own, but other, beautiful young people I've seen get married over the years. I got a couple pointers for you, Chad. Real quick.
All right.
Weekend. It's your weekend. It's your bride's weekend. Everyone's there to celebrate you. It's going to go by like a blur. People are going to want pieces of you. People are going to want the whole thing. They're going to steal your bride from you. It's going to be a picture here. It's going to be a photo up there. It's going to be a dance with your mom here. You're going to get it all done. I promise. We know you will. We're counting on it. But what I wanted to say is take 5 to 10 minutes during the day itself, you and your bride, and just get away. Just go around the corner. Just go down the beach. Give it 5 minutes of your own, 10 minutes of your own to kind of soak it in and see what you've created. Be very, very selfish with that 5 to 10 minutes, man. And if you don't make it happen, I'll be there to remind you.
Wow, dude. That is some... Dude, who would have thought in my life I'd be getting fantastic advice about wedding day from my little bro? I love it, dude. I am proud, dude, to take that advice to heed, and I will make sure I take 5, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, dude, to sit back. You know I'm an observationist, dude. You know I like to sit back and see what's going on, and I will definitely do so. But I'm going to need your assistance, dude, in making sure that that gets done. So that is on the agenda, dude.
I've been there, and I've done that, and I can give you great wedding day advice. Don't take my marriage advice. We'll work on that another time.
Hey, man, come on now. Come on,
hey,
bro.
So,
come on.
The listeners are tuned in. Brother Spark, Lil Bro, Sip here on I-5, heading to Malibu to meet up with this guy for some bachelor shenanigans. I'm thinking a nice steak dinner somewhere. a little
Yes.
rehearsal dinner tomorrow, wedding
Yes.
Saturday, coming
Yes.
back at you on Monday. Now, to the sports world that's been. Usually I got notes queued up. Usually I got multiple monitors. Usually I'm at MisippBROs
Get
Drive
after
coming to you
Get
live.
after
I
Get
am
after
winging it for the wedding, and I feel like Chad does almost each and every time he joins us on the cast. So kicking it to Bruce here real quick. Bruce, if we got anything from the chat, make sure the listeners know we say hello. Let us know if they got anything we should jump on. But here we go. The MLB playoffs, Chad. You went to a Dodgers-Giants game a week ago. The Dodgers had some dramatics the other night in Game 3. Cody freaking Bellinger, that stoned MRFer, did it with a dramatic home run to get the Dodgers going for their Game 3 victory. Yesterday, they fell short in a big way. I think Dave Roberts has huge issues on his hands, starting with he doesn't have a starter tonight. And the starters he has coming behind it in the form of Buehler, Scherzer, Urias, what's left of them, they look tired. What do you think are the Dodgers' chances to win 3 games straight?
Dodgers are tired. Dodgers are ready to go home. That's what I'm thinking. All right. Looking at them, body language, down 3-1. All right. How many teams win 3 games in a row, dude, to come back from 3-1? Not many. And I think Roberts has more than a rotation issue. He has a reputation issue because everyone knows now because of his comment before Game 1 or Game 2 saying that he only has 1 vote when it comes to who's starting the game, knows that the front office is pulling the strings, dude. So what does Robert do today? Roberts does what Roberts is told. All right. And so, yes. Are the Dodgers a little tired? Yes, you can see it in their face. They got smacked yesterday, dude. 9-2, I think the final was. And now Bellinger, dude, 1 swing is keeping them from getting freaking keeping them from getting swept. That's it. That's the only thing.
They were nearly swept by an Atlanta Braves team with a flurry of halfway point acquisitions, a bevy of outfielders.
Yeah, trade deadline.
Trade deadline pickups. Jock Peterson. Give me some other pickups. Adam Duvall. Guys that sketchy batting averages, but are prone to hit the big fly. And they've had some clutch home runs. It's been a very entertaining series. Chad, I can't help but be reminded that Braves are knocking on the doorstep of the World Series, and they don't have one of the game's brightest stars, Ronald Acuna, one of the best talents in all of baseball. The Atlanta Braves are here without him.
Dude, seriously, man. Really, I thought they would take a big step back without Acuna, dude. But hey, more power to them for getting in this position without their superstar, dude. The front office did their job. Went out and got role players. Went out and strengthened that lineup. Up and down the lineup is not an easy out anymore. So now, you make up for a superstar with Acuna, and hopefully he gets ready because the game is better with him. We all know that, dude, with his excitement. So get him back. But, dude, the big thing is that the Braves are doing that no one thought was going to be done is they are pitching way better than we thought that their pitching staff was going to do. Everyone was talking about the big names, Scherzer, Urias, Buehler, all these guys. But the game is not done by the starters anymore. The game is a bullpen game. It's a bullpen freaking baseball game now. So, you know what? The Braves have more arms, more quality arms that are rested. Remember, the Dodgers had to freaking fight. They were trying to fight for the division. So they were throwing all the guns at it. And
they have been playing October games for months.
Yes, all October. And then they had to fight to win the wild card, dude. And then they had to fight to beat the Giants. So
that's what I'm saying. They've been playing playoff caliber, playoff intense games for many weeks, going back to September.
Yeah, they're tired. Look at their faces. They're tired. And if they don't step it up, dude, they're going to be going home later on this evening. They're going to be gone.
Good thing that they've had that pitching you mentioned, the bullpen, the lineup depth, because they've been doing this without Acuna, and they've been doing it for the large part without Freddie Freeman, who's just in an inexplicable slump. I think he struck out in his first 7 at-bats or 7 of his first 8. Totally not Freddie Freeman type of performance you'd expect. But here the Atlanta Braves are. By the time we check in with you Monday, we will have a final in this series. Whether the Dodgers win tonight or not, the series will go back to Atlanta and will conclude by Sunday. So we will revisit Braves-Dodgers the hated ones for you Giants fans. I know we got a lot of Braves fans in the Bay Area, so we'll check on that on Monday. And dude, over in Boston, some crazy games in Fenway. Starting with this stat, man. It's not Slam Diego. They didn't make the playoffs. They came up well short. But the Boston Red Sox hit 3 grand slams in the first 3 games of this series. They hit 3 all season. Does anything say playoff baseball like that?
Dude, that's why we love the playoffs, man. You never know what's going to happen. You know when someone gets hot, look at Boston. Look at Atlanta. I mean, we can have a Braves Red Sox World Series, dude. No one would have put that together. Not with the 107 win Giants, 106 win Dodgers, and 103, I think Tampa won. And put those guys together, and they're all gone. Well, Dodgers pretty soon. And so, long story short, dude, is I don't think that you can count out. You got to have momentum, dude, in life and in sports. And when you get that momentum, dude, it's hard to be beat. It's really hard to be beat. I feel like in my life in the last couple of years, I've gotten that momentum, and I just try to keep it going as long as I can. And I found a great woman, and I'm going to marry her, dude, because this is the fantastic momentum you want in life, and that's what the Red Sox and Braves are feeling. Did I just compare me getting married to like playoff momentum?
Yeah, I mean, you couldn't resist it, right? So there you go. The Astros were maybe the beneficiary of a questionable 9th inning call. Home plate umpire Laz Diaz. The stats show he missed upwards of 20 calls, says the robots. You and I, we've talked about it before. We don't want robot umpires in baseball, but we do. While we appreciate the human element, we do want these umpires to maybe be held accountable. Why can a major league player get sent down to the minors when he's not performing, and major league umpires never the same thing? You never once hear about an umpire being demoted to the minor leagues, and maybe that should be happening because questionable umpiring at best has shown up throughout the playoffs. Yeah. Giants fans will tell you it's really, really, really pathetic for a season, especially that the Giants had. Not just a series to come to a close, but a season on a check swing, perfect time for a wiffle ball bat. And basically one umpire, one man 100 feet away, his objectional call decides the fate of a team.
Yeah,
that's the part that's got to go.
They got to figure that out.
They got to figure that out. Because with the human element, you would expect there to be discussion. Huddle up. Did you see what I saw? Before just this, and what did the umpire do? Walked right off the field.
Yep. No doubt about it, man.
Back to the series. The Astros were tied 2-2 in the 9th 2 games ago. They blew the floodgates open with a 7-run 9th. Red Sox fans are still pissed about it. And then they went ahead and scored 7 more to start yesterday's game. I believe they strung together 15 unanswered runs. Totally flipped the series on its head. 3-2 Astros going back to Houston.
Well, dude, I called it, I mentioned it before, dude. The Astros, I think, are still the best team. But you do get a benefit of a call here and there. Let me ask you this, dude. How much do you trust that square that they always put on around the plate, and also when they grade the umpires, dude? Because Aaron Judge is a little bit taller than Jose Altuve, and I see the same size square. I don't like that, dude.
Great point. It is objectional, and
so that's why I don't think that this is all. You can't really. You can get on the umps, most definitely, dude. But this scoring system and everything, it's like you're 6 foot, dude, and then someone comes up 6'5", and then someone comes up 5'5". They got to move that box around. I don't see it moved around on TV. I could be wrong.
Also,
I don't see it
quite simply,
around.
the box isn't making the ball and strike calls, right? It's just for the viewer. The umpires are not aware of it. It's not out there in augmented reality form, if you will. So it's mostly for the viewer, and that's why it doesn't need.
That might be next.
But that's why it doesn't need to change per the batter, in my opinion. It's just for the viewer. It's not the actual strike zone. Just a reminder to our listeners. So tune in tonight for the Los Angeles conclusion of the Dodgers and Braves series Game 5 before they head, if necessary, to Atlanta. And the Astros Red Sox will pick up tomorrow in H-Town, Houston. Now, Chad, we're going to squeeze in just 1 or 2 things because, well, it's almost time for you, my friend. My brother.
Yeah, dude.
Now,
yes, dude. Let's get on it.
The NBA season tipped off this week, and without being too Warriors heavy, what have you seen in the first couple days of NBA action? Something got you excited? Something got you questioning things? Something surprised you? Anything to take from NBA kickoff? tip-off.
You know what surprised me more than anything, dude? The Warriors' depth. That first game in LA. Their depth, dude, is way better than last year. But not only that, their cohesiveness and the way they play together. I saw it in the preseason, but now I really saw it, against and the Lakers, dude. Oh, they got a bunch of stars past their time. They have the oldest roster in NBA, dude. Period. And so I think I see some teams, thinking that they can get these super teams together, and they're a little bit older. The Lakers are going to have to reinforce their depth to get back up. And I think the Warriors are going to surprise a lot of people, dude. Giannis looks freaking awesome. He looks ready to roll, dude. The Bucks, I would not count them out, man. The Bulls look exciting. Watch the Bulls highlights, dude. They have a nice eclectic mix.
They got
guys,
a whole new core with Lonzo Ball and now DeRozan and
Zach LaVine.
And they're building off of lean Zach LaVine.
Yep.
Maybe that guy's a tall drink of water and he can move. He used to be known just as a high flyer dunking type of guy, meaning slam dunk competition. He had some memorable face-offs with Aaron Gordon of the Denver Nuggets, formerly of the Magic. But yes, I am big on the Bulls as well, Chad. I also want to piggyback on something you said about the Lakers. They are old. They have a Westbrook problem already. It's going to be there for a while.
Terrible. He's terrible.
Like a boil on the skin, you just can't hide. All right. And then they got a Carmelo problem. What's even worse is when those two were together on the court, the Lakers turned out a negative 21-point differential. That is something that's not ever going to go away, in my opinion.
Right. Exactly, dude.
That's the wrong two cabrones to have on the court together.
Yeah, they're not going to change their games, and their game is very selfish. Okay, so that is why that neither of them have won an NBA championship, dude.
They are both ISO players from bad teams historically, and that's probably where they'll remain.
Yes.
Now, let me say, the Warriors, did you get familiar with the name? I could use my notes right now. Nemanja Bjelica?
Close, dude. I'm not gonna mispronounce it as bad as you because I'll just say, yeah, that guy.
Number eight. I had to do this multiple times during the game. Is that David Lee?
Yeah, I saw that too. I saw that a little bit. He looks like him, but he doesn't play like him, dude. He's soft. Meaning soft. He has a soft touch around the hoop. That's what I meant to say.
Good finesse, good IQ.
Yeah, good finesse, good IQ. Of course, the Kings let him go because the Kings are a horrible talent evaluator. So that is in the Warriors' favor. And, when you pick up him and Otto Porter Jr. and him, solid individuals, dude. So that is fantastic, dude, that they are going to continue to play those roles and be very supportive. Steph Curry went 5 for 20, dude, and still freaking hit a triple-double. And then the Warriors won by how many? 8 or 9? With Curry scoring 20 points?
And they came back from double digits down at one point. Their second unit just absolutely mopped up the Lakers on national television for everybody to see. And Steph Curry, even on a 5 for 21 shooting night, still so much fun to watch. So much fun to watch. And it was his first triple-double since 2016. So that's no small feat on opening night for old Steph Curry there.
I like
So, yeah, I'm just random little nuggets, Chad. I'm expecting a huge year from LaMelo Ball. I'm a big believer in LaMelo's skills. We can hate on LeVar all you want, but I'm going to borrow a quote LaMelo used. He goes, y'all hate my dad because he believes in his son so much. And that's something I can relate to in terms of, I get it. If I was his son, I'd say the same thing. Just keep him off my TV, please. Thank you, Lamar. Thank you, LaMelo.
Yeah, we haven't heard much, and that's a good thing.
Yes, but I'm predicting a big year from LaMelo Ball, and I think he's going to be fun to watch. He had 7 3-pointers, 9 rebounds, 7 assists on opening night. Expect him to flirt with a lot of triple-doubles as he matures.
And I want to throw this out too, man. I watched the highlights. I know they didn't play a great team, but the 76ers don't miss Simmons, dude. In fact, it's probably better that he's being the idiot that he's being and staying away from the team and not being a distraction. Now he's getting fined to stay away because they want a little bit better because of it. And they look like they're going to be a beast of a team as well.
Well, let me say I agree. And the sooner the Sixers can just be done with him. Just be done with him. Trade him for used peanuts at this point. You missed your chance to trade him for anything worthwhile while demanding 4 first-round picks from teams like the Warriors. Good luck in getting a second-round pick to draft a weird European developmental guy, Philadelphia. Not calling you out, but let me just use Joel Embiid's quote that he used the other day after Simmons got kicked out of practice. I don't care about that man. He only does what he wants to.
And I'm not his babysitter.
He does whatever he wants. That's what he says, and I'm not here to babysit. Power to you, Joel Embiid. And Chad, if there's one NBA trade that makes sense, because person A is miserable in his situation, person B, Simmons, is miserable in his situation, send him to Houston for what's left of John Wall, and everybody just walk away, okay? And Ben Simmons can go rot in that town that nobody wants to play basketball in, let's face it. So that's my idea. Wall
look how
Simmons,
far the Rockets,
everybody walk away.
Look how far the Rockets have fallen. Who's on that team? Name a Rocket. I can't. I don't even know who's on the team anymore. So, yeah.
I want to say they have a Porter Jr. that you should keep an eye on, Kevin Porter Jr., and they have a pretty nifty center, pretty athletic big man, Christian Wood. But that's all I got, and it's not going to equal a lot of wins.
Good stuff. Good stuff, dude. Hey, man.
Listeners, fans, friends, I can tell my brother's getting the itch. I can sense it. I can feel it through the screen. And we are reaching our cap here. Big Bro's got a wedding to plan for, people. All I wanted to leave this with was when we come back to you Monday, this man on the other side of my screen, I don't know if he's on the left side. I believe he's on your left side. When we visit with him on Monday, on a married edition of the MisippBROs on Monday, this man will be married, and I will be a former best man at that point. Fireball Ed Sims will be there with us.
Most definitely, dude. I got my boy here, dude. We're waiting on you. Get on down here, man, and let the festivities begin, my man. Get here quick.
MisippBROs listeners, thanks for tuning in to an impromptu from the side of I-5, staying alive, coming down to see Brother Chad. Let's get this man married. We'll see you on Monday. Bro, give him one last sign out as a single bachelor.
You know, man, I've had some conquest in life. I've written a few chapters. I've broken a few hearts. I've had my heart broken a few times. I've met the right woman. It brings out the best in you. And it's time to write some more chapters, and let's get after it. All right?
MisippBROs, we'll see you on Monday.